It's wild, because, like, if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster, and he had a better defense and all that stuff.
I think Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually, he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather.
What did you think when you heard him say you're greater than Floyd Money Mayweather? I know you caught that. He flat out said it. What ran through your mind when you found out Canelo Alvarez put that out there about you? Man, that's a huge achievement, a real compliment, you know. He shared the ring with both of us, so he's got the insight. And now the boxing world is buzzing. Floyd Mayweather versus Terence Crawford. After endless years of arguing about who truly wears the crown of greatness, things just flipped upside down. Terence "Bud" Crawford didn't just win, he shook the sport by completely outclassing Canelo Alvarez in a way almost nobody thought possible.
Had a great fifth round, and Terence Crawford knew he had to make a stand in this sixth round. That shot got Canelo's attention as Crawford's back was against the ropes. It's a good shot from Crawford, and that shot and that exchange allowed him to box the way he wanted to.
Crawford had a big fifth round, but he knew he had to answer back strong in the sixth. That punch caught Canelo's eye as Crawford was pinned to the ropes. Clean shot from Bud, and that single exchange let him fight at his own rhythm for the rest of the frame.
If you can, compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence "Bud" Crawford, if you can.
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
Now all attention swings back to Floyd, with rumors that a showdown between these two icons might finally be more than fantasy. Hit that like and subscribe because this story is only getting hotter. And the real question stands, if Mayweather and Crawford ever share the ring, whose legacy stands tall at the final bell? After Canelo's shocking post-fight comments, Max Kellerman's return to the mic, and Floyd's own side remarks, this debate just became boxing's top headline. Crawford's domination of Canelo wasn't just a win. It was so sharp, so flawless. Fans started lining it up against Mayweather's finest nights.
Given the fact that his coach said that, he felt like I couldn't hurt Canelo with anything, and Canelo can hurt me with everything. So I think, they put that in his head. And then when he got in there, he was like, whoa, they lied to me. This dude can punch.
For Canelo himself admitted it live for the world. Crawford is flat out better than Floyd. Let that sink in. This isn't a bitter rival talking. This is the same man who met Mayweather in 2013 and suffered his first pro loss at just 23. What shocked everyone most was how Crawford completely smothered Canelo's power. Each time Canelo tried to come forward, Bud shut him down with a defense that felt straight out of prime Mayweather.
The thing about Crawford that people have to understand, it's wild, because, like, if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster, and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior lights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, then I didn't, but then he won the rematch.
But unlike Floyd, Crawford stayed aggressive, pushing his offense and leaving Canelo puzzled, frustrated and out of answers. Many fans argued afterward that Bud could have won by an even wider margin than the cards revealed. This wasn't a victory, it was a declaration, and it lit the spark for the ultimate legacy debate.
But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, but he didn't want it with certain dudes at certain times. Crawford, we all witnessed, even though the resume is thin in certain ways, he wanted it with everyone the whole time. That makes a difference to people.
6. Enter Max Kellerman. After years as one of boxing's sharpest voices, he returned to the desk for this clash. His words carried weight. He honored Floyd's genius, his deep resume, his unmatched defensive brilliance. But then came the curveball. Kellerman pointed out something fans have whispered for years.
Let me ask you this. Again, also talking about Floyd. He didn't start fighting real fighters, in my opinion, until he left Top Rank. Okay. Also. Like, I feel like Top Rank.
You can say the same thing about Oscar.
Yeah. I feel like, promotionals are hold them back, hold a lot of fighters back. Terence Crawford was also a top-ranked fighter.
Once Floyd left lightweight, he got very careful about when and who he faced. His record is packed with legends, but critics say he timed things perfectly, waiting until dangerous foes were just a bit older, a bit slower. Crawford, Kellerman argued, is cut different. His resume might not be as star-stacked yet, but Bud's mindset is pure fight anyone, anytime. That, Kellerman said, is why some fans feel Crawford's legacy is leaning more Sugar Ray Robinson, less about numbers, more about the lasting impact.
Mastered the art of knowing when to fight somebody and when not to fight somebody. I mean, that he's the best in that game. He's the best in, making money and making all the, the huge fights happen. But why? Because he was timing every single one of them. He never fought nobody really in their prime. He always
after junior lightweight. Junior lightweight.
Yeah, 100%.
So we all wanted to
So he changed the game in the worst way possible. You're right. Everybody's trying to protect their own. I had to break that, right, with Tank. I made sure we made that fight.
That was real.
8 Kellerman didn't officially rank Crawford over Floyd, but his careful breakdown poured fuel on a fire that fans can't stop feeding. And soon it wasn't only analysts weighing in. Other fighters and legends began throwing their opinions into the ring.
Crawford is better, bigger. Like he's actually, he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather's really good too, though. You can't knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because he's bigger.
So, Adres, Ryan Garcia lit up social media with his own blast at Floyd. He claimed Mayweather changed boxing for the worse, accusing him of handpicking opponents and guarding that perfect record above all else. Garcia still called Floyd a money-making genius, but said it came at the cost of the sport's fearless competitive edge.
Versus Mike Tyson, it's been signed for under Mayweather Promotions and Mike Tyson Promotions for 2020-26. Worldwide broadcast. Special exhibition. Who the hell would have thought we would be getting this?